Welcome all to the session. So in this session I am going to explain you about how to use an option which is available, an inbuilt option that is available in Excel, which is called as a scenario manager. Okay, so why I have used this option, that is scenario manager, I will just try to explain it with a practical example, a financial problem through which it is possible. You see here there are four investment options, that is equity, bonds, FD and PPF, right? So and the expected return I have given three cases. You can consider that best case, most likely and the worst case. So these three can be called as three scenarios, right? Hope it is now clear. We have three scenarios. The scenario 1 is best case, scenario 2 is most likely, and the scenario 3 is worst case. So I am having my investment of nearly 10 lakhs in my hand, right? 10 lakhs or 1 million. So I have 10 lakhs in my hand, right? So I have four options, right? I have four options, that is my portfolio is going to have four options into it, right? So it is a combination of equity, bonds, FD and PPF. And also I have decided that my investment proportion in each of the investment options are going to be what specified in this E column, right? In equity 30%, in bonds 30%, in FD 25%, and in PPF it is going to be 15%. So the 10 lakh rupee what I have in my hand in my example, it has to be divided in the ratio of the 3.25 and 0.15. So that is 30%, 30%, 25% and 15%. But always the investment options, it is subjected to have a different expected returns, right? So there are numerous factors or else a number of factors which can influence so what is going to be the expected return. So take an example, when the stock market is not performing better, equity is not going to perform better, right? And similarly bonds also cannot perform better, since the bonds is also traded in stock market. Similarly FD and PPF also, there is a possibility of getting reduced, because government has many types of money controls in their hand. Possibly if the money supply increases or decreases, based on that the return can also increase or decrease. So there is always some risk in any investment vehicle we use. So even FD and PPF has some risk, right? So which means when the economy is not performing better, there is a possibility of lesser interest. So these are all the interest rates. So in best case, if you invest in equity, 15% is the return. Here it is 9%, in FD it is 7%, and in PPF it is going to be 7.8%, right? Here I have specified in decimals. So if it is percentage, it can be 15, 9, 7 and 7.8. Similarly, if it is a most likely situation, if the economy is okay, in such a cases, if you invest in equity, it is going to be 10%, bonds 8%, FD 6.5 and PPF it is going to be 7.5%. Again here it is in decimals, right? Just consider the economy is not faring better. When the economy is not faring better, so it's considered as a worst case. So equity return is going to be very less. We know that stock market performance will be very low when the economy is not doing better, right? So equity only 2% will be the return. In bonds again it will be reducing, 7% I have taken. FD 6% return, and for PPF it is going to be 7.3% return. So this is going to happen when the situation is worst. So there are three scenarios: best case, most likely, worst case, and this is the investment proportion. And here it is the investment. So investment is going to be 10 lakhs. Okay, so I will delete this. So I will let you know how it is possible to know what is the return. Okay, first I will try it with the best case. Okay, so it's equal to, right? So I'm going to calculate the return. So this is the money in my hand. So if I multiply this with what is it, the investment proportion, okay, right, investment proportion of equity multiplied by the percentage of return that is possible through equity. Hope you can understand. So here it is 10 lakhs. So 10 lakhs, in that 10 lakhs, so 30% is going to be invested in equity. So 30, and since 30% is going to be invested, so 15% is going to be the return. Okay, so hope this is clear. Once again I will come up with the formula. Okay, so equal to the investment, how much is going to be invested in equity? 30%, right? And what is going to be the return? The return is going to be 15%. So for equity I have done. Okay, closed. Plus, right? Again 10 lakh investments. Okay, just a minute. Okay, 10 lakh investments, right? Then I am going to invest in bonds, again another 30%. So multiply with 30%, and what is the return in bonds? It is going to be 9%. For bonds the return is completed. Plus, now it is going to be for FD, right? Similarly, what is going to be our investment? So we have 10 lakhs in our hand, multiplied by the corresponding return. The corresponding return is 0.25, right? The proportion is 0.25 and the return is going to be 7%, right? Plus, so I have completed for FD. Now it is going to be for PPF. Again, our investment is going to be, the total investment is 10 lakhs. So our total investment is going to be 10 lakhs multiplied by what is going to be the investment proportion? 15%, multiplied by the corresponding return is 7.8%, right? So what is the formula here? Investment and the corresponding investment proportion multiplied by the return of that specific investment option. So this is the formula. Okay, just click enter. If you are going to invest in this way, 15% of return, 9% of return, 7%, 7.8%, in this corresponding investment proportion, we will be getting an interest of how much? 1,11,025. But this is going to happen only when the situation is best, right? What if it is going to be most likely or worst case? So here we are having only 3 scenarios. Consider a practical example where there are going to be several scenarios. Just consider there is 50 scenarios. For every scenario you cannot work out some formula, or you cannot copy paste and get an answer. In this case we have an inbuilt function in Excel. Go to data. In data there is an option called as what if analysis, and it's called as scenario manager. Click on scenario manager. You can see that there is no scenarios. I am going to create the scenarios. Okay, so add. So what is going to be the scenario name? The first one is best case, right? So which cells has to be changed? So the cells that is going to change is this one, B3, B4, B5, B6, right? So I'm going to take this. Okay, the changing cells. Okay, changing cells are B3, B4, B5 and B6. Okay, I have taken these cells. Okay, right. So you can see here what is going to be the return. So 15%, 9%, 7%, and here it is going to be how much? 7.8. So here it is actually 7.75, right? Because since I have used only 3 decimals here, it is showing as 7.8, but actually it is going to be 0.0775, that is 7.75%. Okay, add. So what is going to be the second scenario? Most likely. Okay, already the changing cell system has taken itself. So B3, again the changing cells are B3 to B6 I have taken. Fine. So okay, what is going to be the return here? Here it is 10%, 8%, FD is going to be 65%, and the PPF is going to be 7.5%. Add it. So the third scenario is called as worst case. Again for worst case I am going to use the same cells. So that is B3 to B6. Okay, I have taken. Okay, what is going to be the equity? The equity is going to be only 2%, right? Only 2%. Here it is going to be 7%. So what is FD return? FD return is 6%. And finally, it is going to be 7, how much? 7.3, right? So 7.3%, right? Actually I have given us 7.25%, but since I have taken only 4 decimals, it is showing as 7.3. So I will take 7.25%. Okay, just click OK. You can see that there is 3 scenarios: best case, most likely, worst case. So I have defined all the scenarios here. Right, now just click summary. In the summary you have 2 options, right? Either as a pivot table you need the output, or else as a summary you need the output, right? So I have chosen scenario summary as the output, and what is going to be the result cell? The cell in which I have typed that formula to get the return. So that is B10. Okay, just click OK. You can see here the scenario summary. See here, for the best case, right, the return is going to be 1,11,125. For most likely the return is 81,500. For the worst case the return is going to be 52,875. Right, there may be a question that this is very simple, we can do it just by changing the formulas, right, in the same Excel sheet. But as I said, here the scenario is just 3. Just consider there is plenty of scenarios and there is plenty of factors which is going to be involved, right? So there are too many options available and there is too many scenarios available. In such a cases, every time we cannot go and change the cells or else the formulas and the cells related to it. So it's one of the easiest method to prepare. It may take some time, but possibly when the scenarios are going to be very huge, so it is going to be a very useful function that is available in Excel. Okay, thank you for watching the video.